So guys, we are in Fiji at home and something's happened with this cycle. So I think the the bearing which is here, it's I think broken down, and this spindle is not working, so the crankshaft kind of is not working. So I'm going to take you to one of Fiji's oldest cycling repair shops, which is called as Sheetal Trading and Co, which is located at Cumming Street in Suva, and see if they can fix this for my kid. So see you later. It's Sheetal and Co, and it's a spare cycle repair shop. They're selling a whole lot of other things other than that, and stage I just told the shop owner what the problem was, and after understanding what I required from him, he kind of gave me an estimate of almost $21, saying that it could increase if there were other tethering problems and if I wanted to make other changes. Once I was okay with it, once he explained what he was supposed to do with it, I said go ahead, and they started with their work. So the first part in this entire repair process was to, take the chain guard off, to take off the two side wheels, and to remove basically the pedal joints properly from the main crankshaft area, and then they would try to pull out the crankshaft and see if the ball bearings were properly working. If not, they would replace the bearing parts. Also, to talk about a little bit about the shop also offers a lot of other tools. They're also into fishing line, fishing equipment, also into bigger cycles. So it's a proper cycle repair shop with a lot of tools which are available. They're also selling some electronic lanterns, some other devices, etc, etc. Now at this point of time, I was told that the ball bearing assembly that this particular cycle had been completely damaged, and I think one of the main reasons for the damage was because it might have been pushed really badly or something heavy might have landed on it. So they said that they were looking at it, and they would try to take the entire assembly out and figure out if that could be repaired. If not, then the entire bearing assembly would be kind of put in back again with me. So yeah, so what you see here is the broken part of my wheel bearing, and that's the new bearing that has been inserted. The first one and the other one will be inserted from the other side. A lot of grease had to be used, and I was told that now I won't have to grease it. So there goes. So two bearings on both sides, they were added to this cycle. after playing around with it for a long time, we were finally able to take out the spindle, the crankshaft, whatever you want to call it, from the painting. And they were trying to check from which side it was opening, and at the same point of time they wanted to ensure that they were not damaging the cycle at all, because here it's very important to understand that whatever repair work you're doing, you should be knowing what repair work you're doing. And I think if it would have back at home, this was like a 5 minutes repair job. Very easily it would have been done, but it took us more than 15-20 minutes to finish the entire thing. But at least in an island country where you don't expect a lot of things to happen, spare parts like these are also available, and thank God that these shops exist. We're able to then check and get it. So we were finally able to put the crankshaft back and check if the issue that we had faced had been rectified. It took a little time to adjust the crankshaft to ensure that things were in proper place. At this point of time, the crankshaft was again put back into the spindle, and they also, I think, figured out that somehow the wheels had become a little loose, and the chain, because of that, had also loosened out. So fixation of or tightening of the chain was also done at this point of time. I know before you guys point out, there was a lot of ploy and ply in the back wheel. I was told by the owner if I wanted to get it rectified, but he said if I'm not going to use the wheel, the cycle outside for a long time, then that was okay. The child could still drive the cycle with ease without having to rectify that problem. Otherwise, the spokes and everything would have to be aligned, and that would have taken me a lot of time, which I did not have today at hand. Guys, this was the end of it. The two side wheels were put back. The chain cover was also put back onto the cycle. We applied a little bit of CRC to degrease and ensure that the nuts and bolts that we were using could easily be, adjusted later. So we did try to fix the pedals, but unfortunately the screw head of these pedals didn't fix the pedal arm for my cycle. So we'll be leaving it for another day.